Terima kasih Rumah Sakit Ibu dan Anak Samari Basrat
dan Vitamin Kimia Farma
telah mensponsori video ini.
Kembali lagi bersama kami, Mahasiswa Pascasarjana Ilmu Kesehatan Masyarakat, Fakultas Kesehatan Masyarakat, Universitas Indonesia Angkatan 2022. Di video kali ini, kita akan membahas
sebuah organisasi hanya belajar melalui individu yang belajar. Dalam proses belajar, seorang individu perlu mengembangkan penguasaan pribadi, atau kita sebut personal mastery. Dengan penguasaan pribadi yang baik, maka individu akan lebih mengapresiasi kehidupan, menghargai orang lain, serta mampu berpikir lebih jernih dan objektif. Hal ini tentunya akan memberi sumbangsih luar biasa bagi suatu organisasi. Pada bagian pertama, kali ini kita belajar bagaimana membangun personal mastery dalam organisasi, baik bagi atasan maupun bawahan. Yuk kita saksikan bersama video berikut.
Hello sir, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm Ulfi here. I'm from Indonesia University. Would you please introduce yourself first to us?
Sure. So thanks for taking the time out, and good to speak to some of the students after a long time. So my name is Ashok Nair. I work as the commercial leader for Dosen Scientific Indonesia. I just moved over here. I have been working for some 34 years.
34 years.
In different industry. I have been into different countries. I come from India, then I was in Singapore, and now I'm based out of Indonesia. So I have experience in finance, quality, regulatory a bit, supply chain, taxation, and now general administration.
Wow.
That's what I am in my 34 years of journey. Yeah, I started my journey as a welder because it was way back 34 years when India was underdeveloped or very below developed. So every people, those who were studying in school or college, they were only thinking about doing technical work like laborers because it was not developed. So I was not different. So I started my journey as a welder. But for me, I started doing an evening college. I did my graduation. Then I moved into different role of accounting, storekeeper. Then moved into corporate taxation, excise,
that's so
PPN, that is the VAT what we call in India.
Okay.
So I worked for 16 companies actually.
Oh.
So every time I used to learn from one organization. I used to understand what is the requirement.
Okay.
I used to make sure I'm doing my normal work on time. Then I used to go beyond, learn others.
Okay.
And that's how I reached up to this level, because I used to go beyond the circle what I was supposed to do. I used to go out of the circle, learn, develop myself, and that's how I'm able to come to here.
You learn so many skills, but how to convince other people and your team to learn like you?
So it all depends on what's your goal.
Okay, what's good?
If you have a vision, if you have a goal for personal, that is the first step. You need to have a personal goal, then only you are thinking about other goals. So every human being will have some personal goal towards the family. Oh, I want to have my own house. I want my children to study in the US. Okay. So everyone are having a specific goal. So once you understand the goal, then it becomes easier to talk and take the journey along with them. And you asked a very good question, that how will you encourage others to learn? In the organization, it is two-way. The employee intention to learn, as well as the leaders going and or the managers going and bringing them to learn. So it's very important to understand every individual career aspiration. What do you want to do? How are you going to do it? What are the shortfalls? okay, this shortfalls you take care, this shortfalls we will take care. So it's a collaboration of learning. For example, in my organization, me and my team, compulsory as part of that KPI,
Okay.
we have said each of you should meet your team member
Okay.
4 times in a year, discussing personally,
Personally.
understanding, and I do the same thing with my managers as well.
Okay. Like coaching, right?
Yeah, first is discussing,
One-to-one.
one-to-one. First is discussing, then during the discussion try to understand what is the need, where is the problem or where is the issue coming up. Talk to them about career, talk to them about personal. Then once it is closure, then you will be able to coach and guide them to the next level. Learning doesn't happen automatically. Learn something not in your department, not what you're doing. Learn outside the box. What will happen? You are enriching your knowledge. It is all about 101, coming together, talking, understanding, and then monitoring it. Are you learning or not? Many people don't do that. They discuss and they go away. I personally document everything, that what was the point, what the person mentioned, what is the action I have. Then the next meeting I will ask, hey, last time you said this, what happened about it? So regular follow-ups are very important. Then you can force someone to learn into it. Did I answer your question?
Yeah, that's so interesting. And then, is there any cases that one of your team has a good skill, has a bad skill, but they don't have a confidence even to talk to?
You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
But in current Indonesia also I am having a team member, not 1, 2.
Okay.
They don't want to speak out
They don't want to speak.
because there is fear.
There is fear.
The second one, what I realized is, no one is encouraging them to talk. First of all, very important is to have open communication. Second, we have to build a trust. I asked him, what is your previous, who was your previous manager? He told, oh, he was same like me.
Yeah.
Then I told, how did he become a manager? Oh, the company gave him an opportunity. I told, how did the company? So it was about probing. Then the person mentioned, no, the person got a promotion because that person had very good relationship with the KOL.
Right.
And then I asked him, what is your area of? Oh, yes, I am good at clinical support, but I have not made relationship. I said, okay, now you have one learning. I told, are you technically better than that person? He told, yes, technically I am better than the previous manager. Then I told, yeah, it means you have it in you.
Yeah.
You are not talking, you should know where is the gap, and a good listener, building trust, understanding their needs, and then helping them
and then
to get
helping
coached.
them
Yes,
to get more.
that's correct.
Okay. You have many teams, many different functions, many different skills. How you make them to have one mission to the same goal?
Organization or many companies get this problem, especially in a small country. One person talks something, the other person talks something, everyone are talking in a different angle.
Yeah.
I personally feel, at least after coming to Indonesia, one common goal. How can we treat more and more patients in Indonesia? Why you are coming to work? You are coming to work not to earn only salary. You are coming to work because you are saving patient. One common goal. And it has to be communicated all across. So it's all starting with communication from the top, and everyone aligned, hey, what's our goal? Morning, what I'm doing. Oh, I'm not doing in clinical support. I am saving a patient's life. That is what one common communication should be there down the line, that everyone works in that same fashion. Then, for example, I will give you, the goal is saving more patients, and we don't have product in the hospital. Now this person in supply chain will know, hey, we are saving a patient's life. I don't care, let me not wait for, let me supply the product.
Yeah.
Because the communication what boss has told, that saving patient's life is important. Supply chain will do everything to go and make sure that he's supplying the product. Because the common goal, and everyone speaks the same language. That is the beauty of it.
Okay, get it. Talking about the seniority,
Yeah.
quotes unquote, many senior management tends to have some thinking that our team could be like more skilled, more good in management. They fear that their subordinate will
Grow to the-
yeah.
Very,
How to
very
do
interesting
that.
question. I always wanted to learn. I used to go to my manager, hey, can you please show me this? Because that was the first time, I don't know whether you all are aware, there was a system called Lotus. Today it's Excel. Earlier it was Lotus.
yeah, Excel.
So my manager knew Lotus.
Okay.
Whenever I used to go to him, that is not your baby. You don't do it. So there are two types of people. One, okay, my manager doesn't want to teach me. Let me not learn. It's okay. But there are other type of person who makes a difference. Oh, my manager doesn't want to teach me. Doesn't matter. I will learn somehow. And that's what I did. If you have a manager who is not teaching,
Yeah.
you will have to be determined
Okay.
that I will learn that skill. For that, you may have to invest in yourself.
Okay.
You may have to invest in time. You may be having less sleep, but you should be so stubborn that I will learn that only.
Yeah, existence, right?
So for me, it's all about self-motivation. Go and learn what you don't know, if you wish to learn.
Okay.
Don't depend only on managers. You have to have a self-motivation to learn.
Learning anywhere, everywhere,
Exactly.
just not from your manager, just not from your organization.
Yes,
Choose wherever you will.
absolutely. Learning is never ending.
Never ending.
It's a continuous. Even the lift man who is having that, maybe how they are standing is a way. If we stand, we'll fall. So learning from them how they are standing. So every time is a learning is a every day is a small great experience. And in my organization, caring is one of the core values. We care for every people, our employee and the family. We are there. We understand what the situation there. We understand we'll not be able to meet the revenue target, but you try to continue to take care of your family. Be safe. That is our topest priority. When you're learning, learn it well. Just not for a certificate. Learn it well. Put efforts.
Jangan lupa like, komen, dan subscribe.